All right, what's good, everybody? You watching Setting the Record Straight with Peter Anderson, and I have my main man. Introduce yourself, bro. Tell me who.
My name is Jarvis Burgess. I'm from Fitzgerald. We got up on his Indians last night. And what I do, I'm the African American Male Initiative Coordinator over in Douglas at South Georgia State College. What we do is, we make sure our African American males is taken well care of on campus as far as their GPA grade point of view. We also try to develop them professionally, and we also take them like leadership opportunities where they can go network with different people like different CEOs and people of that nature, so they can try to get them internships and stuff like that. So that's what we do at South Georgia State College with our AMI program.
Okay, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I appreciate you what you do. Man, we need more men like you, bro. We need
Right,
more young men in that field and doing what you're doing. That's
right.
beautiful. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Just
But
a
yeah,
mentor,
man.
big brother.
Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on with me, man. We go back and forth. Me, you, and a few other people go back and forth with this whole topic is Jordan versus James GOAT talk.
Yes,
Like
sir.
we gonna handle this once and for all. We're gonna lay all the cards on the table as much as we can in the time that we have it, and we're gonna
Mhm.
do it. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna let you start off with your first opening arguments, and then I'll go with my opening arguments, and then we could go back and forth and go from there. And then we can have closing arguments and from there. And so go ahead, man. So go ahead, start it off.
Man, check this out, man. I like Michael Jordan. Michael
Hmm.
Jordan's one was, and to be honest with you, I don't even really care or argue with people that says that Michael Jordan's the GOAT. The thing with me is what kind of makes me, angry and stuff and go back and forth the debate is when they try to diminish what LeBron has done to try to build Jordan up. That's the only
Mm.
thing with me. For me, I think it's apples and oranges for me. I'm okay with people saying that Jordan is the GOAT, but don't come to me saying that Kobe is better than LeBron, Peter. Don't come to me with that. Don't come to me. Listen, LeBron is in that top two. Anybody else can fall back, or
So
but
so your position is, Jordan or LeBron, no matter who, it just depends on the person.
and I can't listen. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna beat you up if you say that Jordan is the GOAT because for me it's just apple and oranges. But the thing is, I don't when I look at the GOAT conversation, I don't look at it from the perspective of accomplishments
Mm,
or as far as stuff like team accomplishments. I don't look at that. I look at it as what do I see you on the court? How do I see
mm,
you on the court? LeBron do everything. Rebound, assist, score. He does it all. He can guard 1 through 5.
mm.
He does it all. But I'm not trying to diminish Jordan, but Jordan, he doesn't, he don't do it all. I mean, he's a scorer. That's what he's known for: scoring, defense. Um,
What, what more is there to do other than score the defense?
but I'm just saying. But I'm talking about LeBron. Listen, LeBron makes everybody around him better. Jordan doesn't do that. Jordan makes himself better. The triangle,
You know
listen,
what?
the triangle, and Phil Jackson made everybody else better.
Jordan can make.
LeBron, LeBron is the system. LeBron is the system.
So hold on.
So
Let me
LeBron
let me
makes
ask, let me
everybody
ask
else
you a
better.
question. You still on your opening arguments, but let me ask you a question, bro. Because you brought up a good point. You say Jordan don't make people better, but
He doesn't.
LeBron James does.
He does.
So how about LeBron James and those losses? So he must ain't make nobody better.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. And somebody losses in
And
the
he
finals,
picked and he handpicked all his teams he went to
right?
when he started winning.
And you talking about in the finals, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about in the finals. I'm talking about
Okay,
winning
okay,
it
we can
all.
talk about that. But we
Go
can talk
ahead.
about that.
Go ahead,
Okay,
man.
listen. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Jordan had the toughest way to the finals.
Hmm.
LeBron had the easier way to the finals. Jordan had the easiest way inside the finals. LeBron had the hardest way in the finals. So I mean, when LeBron James played in the finals, I mean his competition was way more, than what tough than what Jordan faced back then. Like, come on now.
What you
When he played
mean?
the Lakers, now when he played the Lakers. James Worthy was hurt. He didn't play that
So
series.
what?
I know
So
that.
what? Who cares? Who cares?
Okay.
So what?
But you can't.
They
You
were still
can't.
sliding to win. What are you
I'm
talking
saying,
about?
but LeBron. Listen, LeBron only been favorite. LeBron only been favored in the finals 3 times. Three.
Yeah,
He
because
was.
it's LeBron. That's why.
No, it's not LeBron.
Look, bro. Let me ask
So
you
you telling
something.
me so? Okay, in 2007. 2007 when LeBron took that cast of characters to the finals. Come on, man. You can't
What you
name me
mean
the
he
starting
took
lineup.
him? What you mean he took him?
He
Are
carried
you
him.
talk? Are you talking about the Heat?
No, I ain't. No, I said 2007. His
Oh,
very first
2007.
finals
Oh,
at
okay.
when he was 22. Who name the starting lineup?
Listen, bro. I'm gonna tell. No, no, no.
Listen. Who
I
was
don't have
LeBron
to. I
playing
don't
with?
have to name the starting lineup. The Eastern Conference was a weak conference. That's why he was able to walk to the finals the way he did in the Eastern Conference.
Not at age
He didn't
22.
play.
He
He
didn't.
did. He didn't play. No, he didn't play. The Eastern Conference wasn't a tough conference, bro.
I'm talking
It
about
wasn't
at
a tough
age.
conference,
I'm talking
bro.
about
Yes, it
at
wasn't.
age
He was
22.
walking. Yes, he was walking to the final, literally walking to the finals.
So that Detroit Pistons team that won that beat the Lakers, that team right there wasn't good. When LeBron
Yeah,
had scored, hold on, wait a minute. When LeBron scored 25 extra points, that team wasn't good to win that series.
bro. What I'm saying to you is this: they might have been one, maybe two teams in the Eastern Conference conference that could mess with LeBron James and them.
But I'm saying we're talking about one. I'm talking about his very first final. I'm talking about that
Right,
one
that's what I'm
year. That's what we're
saying.
talking about right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, LeBron had to
There
do
wasn't a
that.
bunch of there wasn't a bunch of good teams.
I'm saying, look,
Name another team than the Pistons that they had to overcome.
no, I get what you're saying. I know,
That's what I'm
and I
saying.
agree with you. I agree with
Hmm.
you on that. I'm talking
Hmm.
about that team that he had to beat. That team kept on beating him. He didn't do what Kevin Durant did. He stuck it out, and he ended up beating that Detroit Pistons team to go to
Mm.
the finals. And he played dynasty in the Spurs. LeBron didn't have anybody. It was LeBron at 22 and a bunch of guys versus Tim Duncan, Greg Popovich. Who else? Who else? Greg Popovich,
Right.
Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker,
But that's
Bruce
what I'm
Bowen.
saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. LeBron had a bunch of scrubs. That's the testament of the Eastern Conference wasn't a hard conference. The Western Conference had all the tough teams, and guess what? It was a battle to the finish to get to the finals for them. So they was tired and worn out. LeBron James was good. He was fresh. He ain't had to play nobody hard.
He
That's
played
what I'm trying to
Detroit, bro.
say, bro. When you talking about people had to play vigorous and play. I mean, their hardest every night to somebody that don't even really have to play, can pass the ball and facilitate the ball with some scrubs and then make it
Right,
to the finals. Come on, man, bro. What you doing right now is trying to give him something that he shouldn't be taking as credit. You
right.
trying to credit somebody for doing extra work when they already got 100. You know what I'm saying? You
Bro,
try to give them credit, bro. When
all I'm saying is we done seen. Listen, seen LeBron. We done seen LeBron carry teams. Because there's another thing with the super team thing that we talk about. Like LeBron created these super teams and stuff like that.
right.
But we've seen that LeBron is able to take teams to the finals, like
Mm-hmm.
without no other superstar. We've seen him be able to do that. All
Mm.
LeBron needs is at least one more guy to go with him, and okay, we in there. He can win it, but it's not so much as a need that's what LeBron need to get there. He need that other star to win.
Bro, you can get to the dance. Many teams have gotten to the dance that you didn't think that was going to get to the dance. It's all about completing the mission of the dance, which is coming out with the championship,
Right.
bro. And I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I understand. I
I'm
understand.
saying LeBron has done more with less, and Jordan less has done less with more. Not no no. Hold wait a minute. No, I'm not saying that championship wise. That's not what I'm saying. Championship wise.
Okay. Oh, you talking about just getting to the dance?
No, I'm talking about not just. I'm talking about like before he got Scottie Pippen.
Okay.
What was he doing? Like what?
What was
Let's talk about.
what was LeBron doing before he got to the to a championship team as the Heat?
Oh, LeBron carried that team at age 22 when Michael Jordan went at age 22. Michael Jordan was at college studying for final exams and stuff. At age 22, LeBron carried a team to the finals. So
So
we know that LeBron can get a team to the finals. I mean,
yeah, of
but
course, anybody can get a team to the
no,
finals.
well Jordan didn't.
It's teams that get
No,
teams
hold
to
on,
the
wait a minute.
finals.
No, Jordan.
It's players and
We talking
goats
about
that make
LeBron.
them win the
We
finals.
talking about LeBron and Michael Jordan. How many
Right.
finals? Hold on. How many finals did Michael Jordan go to without Scottie Pippen on the squad?
None.
Thank you. I mean, we ain't got nothing else to talk about.
What you
How many?
mean?
No, I'm saying.
What
How
mountain
many?
of
Hold on.
the
Wait a minute. Let me
Eastern
ask you this.
Conference was a lot harder, bro. He was fighting
No.
against dynasties. Hold on. You had your what's the name? Let me come for my argument now, and then you can ask me
Gotcha.
questions about my argument. I got you, bro. I got you. I see where you going with it too. I see where you going.
Right.
Look, Jordan. The reason why he's the GOAT is because, first of all, he is a captain of his ship. He doesn't abandon his ship.
So LeBron is the captain.
Hold on. You can ask me. Hold on. Let me tell you what I mean with that. He is a person that will go down with the ship. If a team is sorry, he's just like Barry Sanders. If a team is sorry, he will go down and say, "Hey, let me work with this team. This is a team that I'm going with the person that I came here with. I'm going with the team that I came here with. I will persevere through all the hardships, through everything I had to do, all the dynasties I had to face by myself with a bunch of scrubs. Hey, man, hire me some help." They hired Scottie Pippen, and it was on and popping. They had to build chemistry together, and they waited right there. Imagine if Michael Jordan would have teamed up with Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. We won't be.
But guys weren't doing that back then, though.
Hold on. But that's what I'm saying. It's a different era, different time. And I'm going to tell you why his time was tougher. Because when you talking about the era that they were in and how it was more of a defensive era, you're going to see less points being made. You're going to see more people getting injured. You're going to see more people when they get to the playoffs. They play 82 games, bro. They're going to be tired. Bro, just me playing in the park with somebody, right?
But you
and so hold on. You playing in the park with somebody and they bowling you, bro, that takes so much energy out you. Just by that alone.
But my thing is, you act like LeBron didn't get some of that era, though. You act like LeBron just started playing basketball in 2010.
What do you mean?
I'm saying? When
by
LeBron got drafted.
By the time he came in, he might have played maybe 1 or 2 years of that era. It was closing to an end. But then they were like, nah, we can't continue this way. We can't continue this way.
Scoring points. So they were scoring points like that. They was not scoring points like that in 2008 when Kobe won the championship. No, when the Celtics and beat Kobe in the championship. They weren't scoring points like that. They wasn't scoring points like that when LeBron took Cleveland to the finals in 2007. They wasn't scoring points like that.
What do you mean points like that?
No, I'm talking about like scoring. I'm talking about it was defense being played. Because actually,
LeBron don't play no defense.
Huh?
LeBron don't play no defense.
LeBron does play defense. You're looking at it from a prism of LeBron at his older age not playing defense. That's what you're looking at. LeBron, you want to try to say that LeBron don't play defense at all.
Not like that.
Never. Not like that. Never.
No, he don't play defense like that. It's
never.
Like
he never did.
He plays defense. Of course, everybody plays defense. But
hold on a minute. Let me ask you this question. No, hold on. Let me ask you this one question. Okay, when it was a year when it was in Miami when they was playing up against the Chicago Bulls with Derrick Rose, right?
Right.
When the rubber needed to meet the road and all that kind of stuff towards the end of the game, who did they put on Derrick Rose to stop him? Who did they put on him? And who they put on him? And what happened? Who did they put on him and what happened?
They put LBJ on there.
Okay, and what happened?
What are you talking about?
What happened?
You act like you're talking about a top 5 all-time player, or you talking about a all-time.
So Derrick Rose in his prime? In his prime. He was the MVP that year.
So what? Like you is Derrick Rose gonna go down in infamy as one of the greatest that's ever done it?
No,
No.
because injuries has robbed him from that.
Right. Okay.
I'm
So
talking about when he was at his absolute prime. Derrick Rose was Derrick Rose, my guy.
right, he was Derrick
Stop that.
Rose. But when you play in the Eastern Conference Finals, that is sorry,
Hold
and
on.
all you got
Okay.
is a Derrick Rose to play.
I'm gonna do you even better. I'm gonna do you even better. That year when in Miami when they played the Spurs, when they played the Spurs, who they put on Tim Duncan to lock him up?
Um,
Who they put on?
they put your boy on there.
Okay then. So I mean,
Bro,
hey, when that rubber needed to meet that road.
So let me finish what I was saying. I have mad respect for LeBron James.
Okay. But don't say the man don't play defense.
Hold on. Yeah, he plays it when he needs to.
No, yeah.
He plays it when he needs to.
And he plays it.
And it's also not enough when he needs it to be enough. But we're not gonna go there yet. Let me get there. What happens is when you talking about LeBron James is an amazing person, in my opinion. He's one of the best persons that ever played in the NBA of all time. I'll give him number one. He's best person of the NBA. But this is where I have a problem with LeBron James. In an offensive type of league where offense is more encouraged because of the way that the rules are kind of lax. So when you're talking about him getting the scoring title, and when you're talking about him getting these different playoff titles, first of all, Jordan played in a league where it was the best out of 5 in the playoffs. So that's a stretch. When he played, when LeBron James played in the league, it was the best out of 7. So, but we're not gonna go there.
And Larry Bird was just kicking Jordan, every year.
Right, because he was playing a dynasty. So, anyways, he still was.
The Warriors won the dynasty.
Hold on,
and Warriors won the dynasty.
And he still was giving them the business. He didn't just lose.
So
to the
LeBron
Warriors.
wasn't giving them the business.
He didn't lose to the Warriors, bro, like that. You act
I'm
like
talking about LeBron.
You act like LeBron James was just that was the only team he lost against.
No, I'm saying
I'm saying. Let me finish. Every team that Jordan has been playing against, before, the reason why he wasn't making it to the finals, his first 2 teams he had to play in the playoffs was dynasties, bro. Why we just skipping over here to play dynasties? Nothing can beat team chemistry, bro. If you ever played organized sports, nothing can beat team chemistry. And then you have legends on the team, on top of the team chemistry, and you trying to say one dude, young dude with a bunch of scrubs supposed to overtake team chemistry and legends and dynasties that won multiple championships. And then let me get back to what I was saying. I respect LeBron, bro. Like I said, but what the problem that I have with LeBron is that he is a facilitator.
Okay.
He passes the ball.
Okay.
He plays a little defense when he needs to.
He plays defense. Stop it.
He plays a little defense when he needs to. He don't play it throughout the season, so he don't tire himself. He sits down a lot to prepare himself for the finals and for the
because he's older, bro. He was not sitting out like that, bro. He was not sitting out like that when he was younger. Stop that. See you putting out the false narrative that LeBron was just sitting out games.
Let's look at 37. Let's look at a 36-year-old LeBron and look at a 39 and 40-year-old Jordan. Stop. So, bro. Anyway, continue. Hold on.
Hold on, wait a minute. Jordan. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, wait, no.
Let me make my argument. Let me make my argument. Let me make my argument. I'm not even going there. You taking me off when I'm trying to go. We can get back there. We can go back there.
Right.
What I'm saying to you, bro, is that you got. My problem with LeBron James is he is a facilitator. He is a person that passes the ball throughout the year, and he does what he needs to do to help his team win. I get it. There's been times where, he'll score a good amount of points to make sure they win. Great, amazing. But the problem is because it's that. When he gets to the ship, and this is the time when I facilitate the ball and I played a team player, but you know what? My team played good. We played good together. and we got each other here now as a King James. I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure. I don't care about the team at this point. The team got us here. Now, because I have a dog in me and because I have a GOAT mentality in me, I'm going to score 60 points just so we can win this game. Forget passing the ball. I'm King James. When it's time for the war, he can win all the wars. He can win all the battles. But when it comes for the war, he's what? He's 4-10. You see what I'm saying? That's my problem.
He's
If
4-6,
LeBron, hold on. If LeBron,
he's 4-6.
4-6. Right. So my problem is LeBron and his losses. He can't reverse losses in the championship. Like literally, I get the whole argument. Oh, he's a facilitator and he passes the ball, but he also is an amazing scorer in an offensive-driven league. You're in an offensive-driven league. Why not in at least 1 or 2 games in the final? You putting out 60 points, 50 points, because you're trying to let them win. Don't just do 40. Don't do 38, 37, 36 in the finals, just like you've been doing during the season.
Let me ask you this.
Come on, man, you gotta have that goal.
No, let me ask you this. In 2018, when LeBron carried just a bunch of guys to the finals versus Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant. You remember that year? His starting point guard, his starting point guard was George Hill. He had Tristan Thompson. It was
player.
LeBron.
Go ahead, continue.
It was what?
Tristan Thompson, a good player. Go ahead.
Oh, he's a good player.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a good. Oh, so he's trash? That's what you're saying. Are you saying Tristan Thompson is trash?
I mean, all he does is rebound.
Oh, see, all he do is rebound. Man, come on, see.
I mean, that's all he does. That's all he does.
Trying to give LeBron James more credit than he deserves, as if he.
Tristan Thompson is not. Bro, listen. LeBron in 2018. So you telling me that team in 2018 was built good enough to be able to beat that 2018 Warriors team? He didn't have Kyrie. It was Kevin Love. LeBron. George Hill.
Kevin Love could shoot his behind off, and he could grab boards. Stop.
Kevin Love was averaging 18 points a game.
Right. Okay. Good. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm saying. Wait a minute.
That's good for a second score.
So you're saying, hold on. So you're saying that 2018 team was equipped to beat that 2018 Warriors team. That's what you're telling me.
No.
Okay, then. Thank you.
And the results follow.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. No. And you said LeBron don't need to be doing all that 38. Game 1 of the 2018 finals, what was LeBron's stats?
What was it? Tell me. You got him. You the LeBron James fan?
LeBron 51, 8, and 8.
Right.
Game 1. And the referees just took that game away from him. J.R. Smith, and then J.R. Smith, listen, and then J.R. Smith just smeared it in with his he didn't know like the score or whatever. He didn't give LeBron back the ball when he needed it. That was game 1 right there.
Bro. I get what you said. It's nice though. It's nice.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me tell you this though. Hold on, wait a minute.
I thought you was asking me a question though.
No,
bro.
hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. In that game, like when I told you the referees had cheated LeBron because it was a charge. If we would have got that charge, the game would have been over.
Bro,
but they went back and reviewed it, and then they gonna listen. Bro, you don't go back and review anything,
bro. But what I'm saying is that's the game of basketball, bro. You gonna have doggone times where stuff like that happen. That happens to every team, bro. Stop. We understand that happens. It's refs do stuff and they make bad calls all the time. That's just what happens. We get
it. But 51-8-8, that's not winning back.
What he did for the rest of the finals. Thank you.
I mean, he was scoring. Listen, he was still LeBron, bro.
Come on, man.
He was still LeBron.
When he had better teams, he should have did better. There was less pressure on him with better teams. He gonna do like better when it's more quote unquote pressure on him.
Just like
still lose.
Hold on, just like you said, when Michael Jordan was playing dynasties, LeBron was playing dynasties in the finals, my guy. LeBron was playing the San Antonio Spurs in the finals, my guy.
Okay.
LeBron was playing the Golden State Warriors in the finals, my guy. But I'm
who else did he lose by?
No, hold on. I'm gonna give you this. listen,
Who
I'm
else
not
did
your
he lose
typical.
to?
Listen, I'm not your typical LeBron guy. I mean, like
Okay,
a guy.
so
Hold
who
on, wait a
did he
minute.
lose to? Who
No, I'm gonna
did?
tell you.
Go ahead.
Can I tell you?
Go
I'm
ahead.
not
Because
your typical. Listen, I'm not your typical LeBron. Just fan that pump on for him. I would like actually be objective about him when it's a situation for him to be. Okay, Dallas. I give you that. I'm gonna tell you this: Jordan would have won that finals. If he would have played Dallas, Jordan would have won that finals because we needed from LeBron. We needed LeBron to score. We need LeBron to be a scorer. We didn't need that facilitating all that. We needed him to be a scorer, and he did not
that's
show
my
up.
and
He did
that's
not
my
show up.
problem. You can't have a time in the finals where you say this man is the GOAT and he did not show up. That can't be in the same sentence as somebody you trying to call the GOAT. They can't never be the same sentence. You can never say that when it was time for on the chips on the table that Jordan didn't show up. You can't say that. So that's
But
more
y'all
GOAT.
want to make
Hold on,
what
hold
I'm
on,
saying.
hold up. That's more GOAT talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
If you try to say, hey man, when it was down and out, I know he lost because he had scrubs on his team. Cool. I give where when LeBron James lost, he had scrubs on his team. I get it.
Okay,
But
so that counts for.
hold on. Let me finish, bro. He had scrubs on his team. I get all that. I get that LeBron James lost, but when he had better teams and better players, and he still didn't come up with the championship, you can't say. And then there were certain times when he was non-existent in certain games of the final when you had to have a legend in Ray Allen saving the game so they could go to another game. Bro, stop. Hold on.
No.
He's one of the best shooters of all time. What are you talking
Nah,
about?
hold on. No,
Ray Allen.
he go you with this narrative. See, you like those guys. I'm gonna tell you this. See, you want to talk about Ray Allen made that shot,
Right.
and you talking about
Was
LeBron
it
didn't show
LBJ?
up. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. You say LeBron didn't show up, right?
Don't say Steve
So
Kerr. Please don't do that.
I ain't saying Steve Kerr. Listen.
Please don't do that.
So in that same fourth quarter when Ray Allen made that shot, Miami was down, about 10 points or so.
Right.
Guess who scored those 10, 16 unanswered points to get us back in the game by himself? Who did that? To get us back in the game. Who did that?
LeBron James did it.
Okay, then. So how can you say he was non-existent?
What I'm
just
saying,
because he didn't
bro,
make that shot, just because Ray Allen made
right.
that shot. But
Clutch.
LeBron scored. Hold on.
So let's go back. So
LeBron scoring
you're not understanding what I'm saying to you, bro. And because you keep cutting me off when it's time. Before it's time, you can cut me off, but not before it's time, bro. Wait your time, bro. I'm going somewhere with this, man. I'm going somewhere with this, bro. Trust me. I get that he could play the game of basketball. He'll go down for me one of the best small forwards of all time. He'll go down to me one of the best all-around players. He'll go to me as one of the best players that's ever done it. Hands down, LeBron James, King James. Hey, cool, bro. Hey, ain't nobody like King James. I give it to him 110%, bro. But what I'm saying to you, when you're talking about the greatest of all time, you don't even realize what you're saying, bro. We're talking about the greatest of all time. If you take Jordan and take him out of his time and put him, back there when, Bill Russell and them, Jordan would definitely kill everybody. You put him in the time in the 70s, Jordan would kill everybody. You put him in times in this time, Jordan will be averaging maybe about you ask all the legends today that's even playing right now, that's just got finished retiring. They always say Jordan will be scoring like 60 points, 50 points per game, averaging like 40-something points per game. Because you're taking away from it being an offensive type of league, bro. This offensive driving. So and that's Jordan's bread and butter. The man is a clutch player. That's GOAT talk. You don't even understand what we're talking about. It's GOAT talk. GOAT talk is, hey, is he a clutch player? Yeah, that's something that's an attribute should be to the GOAT.
So
hold on. Does he win? When the chips are down and he has the team to pull it through? Does he rise to the occasion? And no matter what the odds are against him, does he win the game? Can we say that about LeBron? No. We can say that about Jordan, though, because that's GOAT talk. When you're talking about, we don't even realize what we're saying, bro. If you take LeBron James, he's in an offensive era now where he's averaging 30 something points a game. You take him out of his era to a more defensive era, let's cut down 10 points. He'll be making 20 something points a game. When they body checking him, bro, he's making 40. He's making 40, and they can't touch him. Hold on.
Let me stop you right there. Hold on, wait a minute. Go ahead. You telling me if LeBron played in the 90s, LeBron will only average 20 points a game?
20 something, maybe like mid to high 20s. I'll give him mid to high 20s. I would. I give him mid, because right now he's doing he's doing mid to low 30s. So I'm giving him more than what
LeBron averaged 27 20 for a career. He averaged 27, 8, and 8. He would do that in the 90s as well. Stop it. Jordan even said that himself. Jordan even said that Jordan even said himself, the only people that will be able to play with him in his era that he feels is LeBron, Kobe. He said somebody else. I can't think of nobody else, but all I know is LeBron's name was mentioned.
Bro, I get it. I'm not taking away that he could play, that he could dribble a basketball and put it in the hoop.
LeBron is not a scorer, though.
Bro, I didn't say that. You take it away from me, bro. I'm saying LeBron is amazing. But when you're talking about attributes of the GOAT, attributes of a GOAT, you can't say, hey, all right, let's write down the attributes of a GOAT. Okay, is he clutch player? That's debatable with LeBron. Does he win?
How is that debatable, bro?
Bro, because when it's time, when it's a chip on the line, bro, and it's all or nothing, bro, and you don't
in the playoffs, bro, in the playoffs,
in the finals, bro, come on,
bro,
man.
In the playoffs,
never be said by a GOAT. So that
in the playoffs, LeBron got more game winners than Kobe and Jordan combined,
bro. That, like I said, see now, and so I just addressed that earlier, bro. I addressed that. The reason why is because. And he played, first of all, he actually played the game longer than Jordan.
Is that LeBron's fault?
No, but what I'm saying is, so that's the same argument that people try to use.
It's not LeBron's fault that Jordan couldn't handle the grind.
Let me explain it.
Jordan couldn't handle the grind, my guy.
Bro, stop. You saw the
LeBron
last
just been grinding, my guy.
Bro, let me tell you why I say Jordan's the GOAT. Let me tell you why. Let's get off LeBron James, because every time I talk about LeBron stats, you saying, oh, you got to jump in. So let's talk about Jordan then. Forget LeBron right now. Let's talk about Jordan and why he is the GOAT. When you talking about attributes of the GOAT, you talking about clutch player, hands down. He's arguably the best clutch player of all time. When you're talking about when the chips are down and the odds are in the favor. And the team, he might have had Scottie Pippen help carry him, because in that league, it was everybody had at least 2 stars on the team.
Who helped LeBron? Who carried LeBron? Who helped carry LeBron?
Bro, let me just tell you. Let me finish telling you.
Nobody.
We're not talking about LeBron right now.
Nobody.
Are we talking about LeBron? Why you got to bring up LeBron when we talk about Jordan? Stay on subject, sir. Stay on topic. When we talking about Jordan, even though he had a team member, just like everybody else in the league, had 2 people balling. 2 people balling. Everybody had 2 stars, and everybody else was role players. Everybody played their part. In today's,
but the league changed though.
Right. I'm about to talk about that, sir. I'm literally about to say that in my next sentence. In today's NBA, it's more offensive driven, because it's less. Back in those days, it was more defensive driven. Today is more offensive driven. So guess what? You're going to see more scoring. You're going to see more people to do more acrobatic stuff. You're going to see more wow factor. You're going to see more people dribbling it through the legs. Back in Jordan days, they dribbled it through the legs, bro. If you dribbled through the legs back in Jordan days, bro, you was getting checked, because we ain't doing all that. As a matter of fact, you don't even have the strength. You don't even have, you're exhausted by all the body checks and all the defense that's being played on you, physical touch. Bro, if you played in an organized situation, bro, you can tell when you're going through the whole season and you guarding people and people guarding you and they're able to physically touch you and touch your body. You know how much that drains a person? And then you got to play another 50-something games and then still perform at a high level? Come on, man. You're trying to give LeBron James more than he's good. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, he will be one of the best players of all time. One of the best.
Hold on, LeBron isn't good. LeBron is great. Stop it.
Yeah, he's great. I didn't say good, great. I mean, come on, he's amazing. I don't even go as far as to say he's amazing.
Good is like
He's amazing.
above average.
Okay, he's amazing. He is outstanding. I would give him those attributes. But when we talking about the GOAT, and we talk about the GOAT talk, we taking the greatest of all the times that ever been played. That's what we're talking about. A lot of people just say, "Oh, he's just the greatest of all time because he's a real amazing player." Blah blah blah. No, if you take LeBron James and put him into a defensive jump, people already know that knocks off between 10, sometimes in certain cases 15 points. So I give LeBron, take off 7 points from his total. You take LeBron, Michael Jordan was doing 30 points in the doggone physical defensive era. You take
that was all Jordan good for was scoring, bro.
We talking about
he was good for his scoring. That's what he did.
And defense.
That's what he did.
What do you need?
Okay, that's what he did. That's what he was great at scoring.
He was a great scorer. How many defensive titles did LeBron James have?
You said what?
How many defensive titles did LeBron James have?
They robbed LeBron in 2011.
All right, so one. Okay, we'll give him that one. How many?
Okay, Jordan only had one. Didn't Jordan have one defensive player of the year?
Bro,
Jordan had one defensive player of the year, right?
You got a phone? Oh no, you on your phone right now, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about defensive player of the year.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now. We
How many defensive players of the year did Jordan get? See, the reason they didn't give LeBron that defense.
Let me ask Google. Hey Google, hold on, I'm about to ask. Hey Google. How many defensive player of the year did Michael Jordan have?
According to StatMuse, he won the Rookie of the Year award, 1 Defensive Player of the Year award, 5 MVP awards, 6 Finals MVP awards, and 6 NBA championships.
No, you're not saying nothing. Watch. You're just talking about defense. How many defensive first teams did he win, though?
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about first team. No, I'm talking about
how many LeBron did? How many LeBron? Listen. How many LeBron do first teams?
I don't. Hold on, I gotta look that up.
I know. I asked Google again. Hey Google, how many defensive first teams did LeBron James win?
5 times. According to Wikipedia, he has been selected an NBA All-Star 18 times, to the All-NBA team a record 18 times, and to the NBA All-Defensive First Team 5 times.
All right. Google. Hey Google, how many defensive first teams did Michael Jordan win?
According to Wikipedia, Michael Jordan, Gary Payton, Garnett, and Bryant share the record for most NBA All-Defensive First Team selections with 9.
9, bro. 9.
And Duncan made the first.
When he had sorry players, he was locking people down. They will put, bro. Michael Jordan.
I told you, LeBron played 1 through 5. He guard 1 through 5.
Bro,
Jordan just guard.
No, Jordan guards the toughest player on the court.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, since he guard the toughest player on the court,
right?
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
Hold on. But you ask me that. Hold on.
Ooh, I got a question. No, I got a question. I got a burning question, bro.
Hold that question. Since you know that he guard the hardest person during a defensive era.
He didn't, bro. And that was Scottie Pippen's assignment. That was Scottie Pippen's assignment, bro. Yes, it was. Scottie Pippen guarded the best player.
That was only when they had to switch it up because during the time they needed him to go back scoring again.
Let me tell you this, man.
It was the way that they had the team. You know why? Hold on, I'm about to let me finish.
No. You've been talking, bro. I ain't been able to talk. Let me ask you this one question. You can start back talking.
Go ahead, bro.
In that game 1 of the finals, when Michael Jordan was guarding Magic Johnson, Magic Johnson dropped a 30-point triple-double on Michael Jordan's head.
Okay,
in game 1.
He's amazing. He's amazing. And he was a dynasty. He was playing on a dynasty team.
What Michael Jordan? Okay. What that all defensive was? When he was guarding Magic Johnson.
What are you talking about?
Okay, you just told me that Magic Johnson had all these all defensive players first team. Right. Where was that when he needed to do that in the finals against Magic?
So let me explain something.
Where was it?
Did they win?
In game 1?
Did they win?
No, I ain't asked. No.
Thank
we
you.
Talking about
what
defense.
Does it matter if they win? Hey, matter of fact.
You know why they won? You know why they won? Because they put for the rest of the series.
I'm answering your question.
Wait a minute. Can I finish what I'm saying? For the reason they won because after that game 1, after that game one when Magic Johnson dropped that 30-point triple dub on Michael Jordan head. They put Scottie Pippen on Magic Johnson for the rest of the series because Michael Jordan could not guard Magic Johnson. You know that, and I know that,
bro. What I'm saying to you is this: doesn't mean that Michael Jordan, because I'm saying he's a GOAT, he's infallible, that he doesn't, there's no things, there's no what's the name, people that could score on Michael Jordan. Like literally everybody that Michael Jordan played against and played defense against, they scored 0 points. No, I'm not saying that, bro. These are professional. Hold on, these are professional athletes, bro. And then you're gonna take one of his hardest assignments as in Magic Johnson. Come on, man.
Scottie Pippen didn't have a problem with him.
Stop.
Scottie Pippen didn't have a problem with him.
Because LeBron James can barely guard Steph Curry. So stop. So what I'm saying to you is this. Hold on. What I'm saying, he can barely guard Steph Curry. He runs circles around. Steph Curry runs circles around him. So stop. Hold on. But what I'm trying to say to you, bro, he took the hardest assignment. When you're taking the hardest assignment, it's wear and tear on your body. And
he did not take the hardest assignment.
Let me finish my sentence, bro.
That's a lie, though. I can't have you lying to
for
your
the majority of the
bro.
time, bro. Don't be like that. Don't pick hairs.
No,
the majority
that is
of
a
the
lie,
time,
bro.
The majority of the time, you can ask Phil Jackson, bro. Phil Jackson would tell you. He would say, "Jordan, get him." He was called.
That was Scottie Pippen's assignment.
Oh my gosh, bro. For the most part, Jordan, everybody he played, there was a stat the other day that he guarded like the people that he guarded, bro. In a defensive era where he had to guard those people, for the most part, bro, 90% of the time, bro, that's a lot. But 90% of the time, he was guarding the tougher assignment. And then, hold on, he would turn around on offense and still give you a high caliber offense. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? That man was almost like a machine, bro. He was a scoring machine. And then when it was all when they were even the slated to lose, Jordan, bro, you could
Jordan was never slated to lose in the finals. He was never slated to lose in the finals.
Bro,
he was favored every finals.
I'm talking about even when the chips were down, bro. When when they were saying how even the last one. The last championship they had. That's just an example of what I'm saying to you. See, during that time, bro, every team was stacked. There was no team unstacked. There was no team that didn't have 2 all-stars and role players. There was no team in that era, and it was a defense. Stop! You don't even know. So stop. You can't even talk about this. Oh my gosh! You can't name a team.
Who was Charles Barkley? Hold on a minute. Who was Charles Barkley, other All-Star on that team when he played?
Kevin Johnson, bro.
Hey, come on.
You don't even know who Kevin Johnson is, bro, because you weren't living through that time. You just seeing what Jordan. You see highlights of Jordan. I saw who Jordan was playing. I saw highlights during the time of other players play him. Like I saw games with him playing these players and how good they were. You just see him, Jordan just do a bunch of moves and highlights, and he fade away, and nobody can start to fade away. They used to have to change their defensive scheme.
You said Kevin Johnson? That's what you said, Kevin Johnson?
Yes, man.
So you saying Kevin Johnson, he's black, right?
No, he's white, bro.
Oh.
That's how much you don't know who Kevin Johnson is.
That's the wrong Kevin Johnson.
That's how much you don't even know who Kevin Johnson is. You're not even qualified to even talk about that era. You can talk about this era. I'll give you that. Talk about this era all day. But you're not even qualified to talk about the era that Jordan played in, bro. Every team, bro, had 2 all-stars, bro. If they weren't an all-star, it's because too many people made the all-star team on other teams. They were debatable all-stars, bro. I'm telling you, every team had 2 good players, all-stars, and then everybody else was role player. All teams were built that way in the 90s era. I promise you they were. And if they had a third, some teams had a third good player, but they weren't all-star capability, but they were either a great, amazing 3-point shooter or amazing rebounder.
It's like that now, though.
Bro,
Bro, you got Kawhi Leonard and Paul George and everybody else nice role players. You got
Bro.
LeBron and AD. They had nice role players when they won in the bubble. You got
LeBron can't stand still for team chemistry, bro. LeBron says the ship is going down and I'm leaving. That's not GOAT talk, bro. That's not GOAT talk. And I appreciate LeBron James. I appreciate him. When the boat is going down and he don't win no championship, he leave. Stop.
He fulfilled his obligation. He can go wherever he want to go. When he fulfilled his obligation, whenever LeBron has left a situation, he left as a free agent. He was a free agent. Listen, he was able to do that.
And everybody that he played with had abandonment issues because LeBron would abandon them.
Who did he abandon?
And LeBron had commitment.
Who did he abandon?
He abandoned.
Who did he abandon?
Bro, you know how many times he brought people over and then trade them away? Dude, you remember? You don't remember in the Cleveland Cavaliers? He'll trade people that supposed to be good players. That's his dogs. Because they
hold on, wait a minute. No. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, you ain't got no. I mean, you getting traded, it shouldn't even be a thought. I mean, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then you got to go. I mean, that's just simple. That's just business, bro.
LeBron, let's talk about.
It's not no kumbaya thing. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you got to go. That's that simple.
You misunderstanding what I'm saying.
If you're not, what I'm saying, LeBron is just trading people just to trade people.
No, let me tell you what I'm saying.
It's a reason behind everything, right?
You're missing what I'm saying to you. So let me tell you, bro. What I'm saying to you, somebody that doesn't have the patience with his team, of course he gonna fulfill a contract. Of course he got to. He ain't got no choice, bro.
No, he do have. He can't. No, he don't have to, but he do. That's LeBron James we talking about. Stop it,
bro. Why didn't he renew with the Cleveland Cavaliers with the new after he did the first years with them?
You talking about why? His first years,
right?
Because
he didn't have patience.
He
wanted.
How much patience do you want? The man spent eight
Michael Jordan did it. That's GOAT talk, bro. That's come on. I'm a go to the ship with the people I came here with, no matter what. You see what I'm saying? You're trying to give LeBron James credit when credit is not due.
Bro. Hold on, wait a minute. No. The reason I say no because LeBron has did do for that situation, bro. LeBron wasn't going to the playoffs with a 32-50 record. And Jordan was able to get a Scottie Pippen. LeBron was winning 60, 55 games.
That was one time.
No, it wasn't no one time.
That was one time they did that.
He even made the playoffs with a 33-49 record. He was able to get Scottie Pippen because he wasn't doing good as far as record wise. LeBron over his first years in Cleveland, LeBron was winning 55, 60 games. They wasn't in no lottery or getting guys that, being able to draft guys like that because they having a 60-win record, bro.
When LeBron James came back to Cleveland, what was their team? Who was his players on his team?
His team was Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, who was the center? Tristan Thompson.
Let me tell you something, bro. When you have the patience to wait for your team, bro, you're going to be with them through ups and downs, bro. Stop. Hold on. I know you're ready to talk. As soon as I say one sentence, you're going to be with your team through ups and downs. What happened, what he did was he left Cleveland. He could have re-signed with them, but what he did was he was chasing a chip. So I get it. I understand. Roddy want him. I get it. But what he did was the slick stuff. So y'all not even catching it. He left. Once he left and went to Miami, you know what Cleveland was able to do? Get good players. So when LeBron's return, hold
on, what good players?
Kyrie Irving. What are you talking about?
Okay, Kyrie Irving. Okay, that's the only player. Okay, you talking about?
And then the final that they won, Kyrie Irving service behind.
Hold on. So before LeBron got to Cleveland, what was Kyrie Irving doing?
What was he doing? You tell me.
I'm asking you. No. I'm asking you because since Kyrie Irving, it was all about Kyrie Irving why they won the championship. I want to know what you know what Kyrie Irving was doing.
You're making a strong man argument. I'm not even saying that.
Do you know what happened with Kyrie Irving before LeBron got there? Every year, Kyrie Irving was getting a number 1 overall draft pick. That's what happened before LeBron got there. Nobody did anything. Nobody did anything without LeBron James except for Dwayne Wade. Now, Kyrie Irving haven't even made it out the first round without LeBron James. Since he left LeBron James, he haven't even made it out the first round.
Bro, this is not an indictment on Kyrie Irving. This is an indictment on LeBron James.
No, I'm talking about anybody that don't play.
You're not letting me tell you
No,
why.
I'm saying
you're not letting me.
Saying LeBron has played with all these great players.
You're not telling. You're not letting me tell you why it's an indictment on LeBron James. You're trying to talk about how trash Kyrie Irving is after LeBron James. I'm trying to tell you what happened here. What I'm saying to you is this. They were able to get Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, right? Kyrie Irving. Bro, that team was stacked, bro. Don't try to split hairs here. I know what happened. I saw it. I was alive during that time. What they did was get him to come back. It was a plan, bro. I saw it.
No, LeBron got Kevin Love over there.
Gosh, yeah,
LeBron got Kevin Love over there.
He got an extra piece before his return. He said
he didn't want Andrew Wiggins. He want Kevin Love, and they really did.
Right. So what I'm saying is, he came when they built the team. He went to go try to win championships with another team, and then came back when the team was better built. That's what I'm saying to you. If Jordan would have left, if Jordan would have said, you know what, after my first contract, I'm leaving the Bulls and going joining up with Magic Johnson, Khalid anytime he wants. And what's the name? If he would have went, we would be talking about, bro, Michael Jordan took a break and went and played baseball. Imagine if he did it. We would be talking about 8 straight titles. Possible.
Be truthful now.
Stop.
Be truthful now.
Bro,
Jordan couldn't handle the grind.
They didn't break up, hold on. If they didn't break
Jordan
up,
couldn't handle the grind.
Bro. If they didn't break up the Bulls office, and they didn't have problems in the Bulls office, Jordan would have stayed on, and we would be talking about 9, 10, possibly 11 rings, bro. Stop, bro. Because that is GOAT talk. I can't sit here and say, hey, LeBron James gonna get to the finals, and I'll be like, he might pull it off. That's not GOAT talk, bro. That's a good player talk, but a GOAT talk? That's amazing. Stop. This is amazing player talk. We talking amazing player.
No,
he's amazing.
I like how I
said good. Hold on. I said good. Sorry, I didn't mean to say good. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I like how you try to. Hold on. No, because I got to challenge you. No, I got to challenge you because I like how you try.
Let me finish. Let me finish the sentence.
Hold on. But I got to say this.
Let me finish my thought.
Say this though.
Just hold on. Write it down. Hold on. That's good. That's great player talk. That's amazing player talk. Hey, he's an amazing player, but maybe some things wasn't working right, and blah blah blah, and they didn't have good team chemistry. Okay, cool, he lost. Blah blah blah. That's good player talk. That's amazing player talk. That's even outstanding player talk. But when you're talking about GOAT talk, where you say, "Hey, I will carry you on my back," when we talking about getting this championship. Bro, you don't even understand how hard during that time was to go 1, 2, 3, and then come and leave to go play baseball for a year and a half, bro, and then come back and get back into the basketball mode. Next full whole year, he went 1, 2, 3, bro, because that's GOAT talk. When you look at LeBron James, and I get it, bro, he's an amazing player. He'd be one of the best of all time. He could be fighting over number 2 with Kobe Bryant. I'll give him that. But what I'm saying to you is this:
why you got Kobe Bryant up there?
Because
I'm everything off.
Because I'm right. I'm gonna tell you why.
LeBron has never been on team where another player was better than him. Stop it. And
who was better than Jordan on his team?
No, I'm talking about Kobe. No, I'm talking about Kobe.
Who was better than Kobe on his team?
Dang.
Man, that's debatable. Bro, stop.
Bro. They won 3 championships. Shaq got 3 all-final MVPs.
Right.
This man averaged 36 and 18 in the finals, bro. And you sitting up here talking about Kobe.
Why am I going to shoot it if the people couldn't stop him? It's called this. That's called exploiting defenses, man. Stop, man. Stop. Come on, man. You can't sit there and say, "Oh, that's picking hairs." They two different players. What are you talking about,
bro? Shaq was in his absolute. Kobe wasn't even in his. Kobe was still young. Kobe was young. Shaq was in his absolute prime. He was the best player on that team,
bro. What I'm saying is, you don't think that if they would have kept giving it to Kobe, they were gunning for Kobe, bro. They just couldn't stop Shaq, so they kept feeding Shaq the ball. Stop. Don't stop. You're splitting hairs now. You're making strongman arguments that don't need to even be made. Bro, what I'm saying to you is this. I'm saying when you look at LeBron James and you look at the person of Michael Jeffrey Jordan and you say, hey, when you look at their body of work and you say, you know what? Let's write down GOAT attributes. Let's write down what they have accomplished, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get, hey, LeBron James played longer. He got more scoring titles. He got all that kind. He played a lot longer. First of all, that's the same kind of strongman argument that people that watch football make when it's talking about Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders. And hands down, they will say Barry Sanders is the best because it took Emmitt Smith to get first on the list. It took him like almost doggone 18 years to get on the list, to get first on the list. Old boy did number 3 on the list, and he only played 9 years. So what I'm saying is, and he had way less. He didn't have an offensive line. Emmitt Smith did. So it's the same kind of argument that they have with LeBron James and Michael Jordan. LeBron James literally handpicked his teams to his final victories and his final losses. If Jordan can handpick his teams for every finals loss, well, he didn't have no final loss, but for every season lost. Imagine if Jordan could pick this team for every season loss. He wouldn't have lost because he would have picked his team and picked the right people. He stayed with his franchise and he became franchise player, multiple contracts. And he said, hey, man, I'm going to strive with y'all. If y'all just treat me right, I'm going to strive with y'all. He had enough to say.
You said if they would let
he had enough.
Bro, you've been talking the whole time, bro. I ain't been able to say anything.
Go ahead, bro. Because you keep.
Bro, I ain't been able to say anything. You
gotta come in when I'm done with my thought, man.
No, but listen, bro. No, listen. You talking about if Jordan was able to pick his team and all this kind of stuff. We know what type of picker of team Jordan is. He's doing it now. What have they done? What have he done as the owner? He picked their talent. What has he done?
Oh, bro, what are you saying?
But what has he done? He's handpicking, bro. He's handpicking teams now. What is he doing? What is he doing, bro? I'm waiting. What is he doing? He's handpicking teams.
Bro, are you seriously trying to talk about Jordan as a GM?
He's handpicking teams.
Are you serious? Bro? Are you serious?
He's not a good pick. This man picked Michael Kidd. Bro. This man
about when Jordan was playing, bro. If he was able to handpick his team.
This man picked people just because they went to North Carolina, bro.
What kind of argument is that, bro? Jordan ain't even playing right now, man. And
it don't matter, but he's not. All I'm saying is he's not a good picker of talent,
bro.
He's not.
Bro, stop. Cause now this is getting real, going left.
No, and then you like to try to glorify. No, then you like to try to glorify. Oh, Jordan was playing dynasties when he was playing in the playoffs. That's but when LeBron playing dynasties,
he played one dynasty.
All right. He played the Spurs.
Okay,
he played Golden State.
How many rings did the Spurs have before they played them?
You said what?
How many rings did the Spurs have before he played them?
Before he played them?
Yeah, before he played them.
They had one, right?
Right. So why are they a dynasty?
They are, bro. They are.
Thank you.
Bro,
Thank you.
No. That was, bro. You got the greatest coach of all time, arguably. You got Tim Duncan, the best power forward.
You saying Steve Kerr? You saying Steve Kerr before he sat at that chair the first year he sat at that chair, he was the greatest coach of all time? Stop. You making an argument.
Steve Kerr just accumulated some talent, bro. I'm not saying that Steve Kerr is all that great of a coach. What I'm saying is
Steve
you
Kerr
got the greatest power forward.
Don't take nothing from Steve Kerr, because Steve Kerr took the same recipe that the Bulls did in the 90s, and they doing it now, and they became a dynasty. Just like if the Bulls came in this era, there will be a dynasty too, and LeBron James will have trouble, because you know why? Because Jeffrey Jordan will be playing, and guess what will happen to him? He will have to face Michael Jeffrey Jordan, and Michael Jeffrey Jordan has a better record of winning it all. Period. Because that's GOAT talk. When you talk about GOAT talk and you talk about the stats and you talk about what attributes, Michael Jeffrey Jordan by far has the better GOAT talk attributes. When you talking about somebody that's making in the clutch, somebody that when all the chips are down, shoot, even if the chips are down against him, when it's time, it don't matter if you lose regular season games. It doesn't matter.
Listen,
the Spurs
had three.
Hold on,
the Spurs. Hold on, wait a minute. The Spurs had 3 championships.
Hold on.
They had 3 championships before they played LeBron.
Change is coming, bro.
You think that's a dynasty? That's a dynasty, right?
Change is coming. Change is coming. We're gonna get back to that. Change, because I could have been off on that. I could have been wrong. But let me explain something to you. When you looking at LeBron James and you looking at Jordan, when the chips are down, when the game is on the line, when it's time, when it's 2 seconds on the clock, and you need a clutch 3-point to win the game, or you losing, do you give it to Michael Jeffrey Jordan? Looking at their track record in a championship, because it's different when you play in regular season, and the different flow when you talk about championship. There's a lot more pressure. So when you're talking about record, would you give it to Michael Jeffrey Jordan, or would you give it to LeBron James? Be honest, bro.
Listen, stats.
Answer the question.
No.
Let's stay right there.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm leaving it. No, I'm leaving it right there. No, I'm leaving it right there. Stats say that LeBron has more game winners than Michael Jordan in the playoffs. That's what it says.
I know, because he played more games than Michael Jordan in the playoffs. That's what the stats also say too.
But LeBron also had less shots though.
What I'm saying is, because he played more. That means, imagine if Jordan played as many at the rate that it was happening. We talking about rates. At the rate that it was happening, bro, let's talk about Jordan. Jordan, at the rate that it was going, bro, Jordan would have way more game winners than LeBron James at this point of his career if Jordan played as long. Yes,
we don't know that.
We're talking
That's
about.
We don't. I can't go off. I'm going off what it is.
We're talking about
going off what the stats are,
bro.
I'm going off what the stats are, bro.
Because he played more games, he had more chances to.
I can't go off ifs. I can't go off ifs. I can only go off what we going off
probability, bro. Do you know probability?
Listen, we're not talking about probability. We're talking about what the stats are and what the facts are. The facts are LeBron has more game winning shots than Michael Jeffrey Jordan in the playoffs.
And the facts are
that is a fact.
And the facts
not
are
an opinion.
Okay. I give you that. And the facts are this. Even knowing that fact, you would still give it to Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
I wouldn't, because I trust whatever LeBron James gonna do with it. I trust him.
And guess what?
If he's gonna pass it to the corner, I trust him. He made the right play.
And just like records show, let the record show that LeBron James will probably, at his possibility, is greater to miss that shot than Michael Jordan. Go ahead. You can go with LeBron James. Go with him and lose the game if you want to. It's about probability, bro. It's about the analytics that happens, bro. If you talking about, bro, if you talking about Jordan taking a shot over LeBron James taking a shot, bro, you know how when you talking about the percentage of shots made and his shot percentage. Come on, man. You would choose LeBron James? You bugging, son. You'd be the worst coach of the history of coaching.
I said whatever LeBron,
bro, you will be the worst coach of the history of coaching.
Whatever LeBron James do with the ball, I know he gonna make the right play in that situation. I know he gonna make the right play.
You can't.
And I can live with it. I can live with it.
Right.
Yes, I can say that. LeBron always makes the right play. Wherever the decision he make, I trust him.
He always make the right play. You about to say that, right?
He always makes the right play. Yes, he always makes the right play.
So what happens with the championships that he lost? Did he make the right play then?
What you talking about? He just lost to a better team.
Oh, that's what we doing now.
He lost to a better team. Hold on. So I didn't know. Hold on. So basketball, that's an individual sport now, huh? That's an individual sport. That's like golf, right? That's like boxing. Oh, I didn't know that.
Bro,
so we going off individual.
If we're talking about Michael
Jeffrey Jordan in the finals, wait a minute.
Hold on,
wait a minute.
First of all, Michael Jeffrey Jordan has a better record in the finals, better than him. If you're talking about records,
did Jordan play more than 6 years? See, that's the thing I have with you guys. See, what y'all do is y'all like to try to put LeBron failures out there on Front Street. Y'all like to put LeBron failures out there. But when it comes to Jordan, we only talk about those 6 years he won those championships. We don't talk about anything
matter,
else.
Bro.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Bro, that doesn't matter.
We dissect LeBron James' whole career.
No,
we don't dissect Jordan's whole career.
No, we don't do the whole career.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all only dissect those 6 years.
What I'm saying is,
he played more years than 6 years, bro.
Bro, I'm not saying that LeBron James ain't gonna be one of the best players.
We ain't talking about him being the best player. We talking about what y'all do with Jordan. That's what y'all do with Jordan. What y'all do with Jordan, y'all only do 6 years with Jordan. All right,
let me run down
6 years with Jordan.
Let me run down some things. I'm gonna ask you, and you just say yes or no to them. And we don't want to explain it, just yes or no. Okay?
Okay.
Because you go off and explain yourself. Yes, no, I don't want no maybes. I want yes or no. Does Michael Jordan have a better record in the finals wins than LeBron James?
He does.
Right? Yes.
Right.
Is that GOAT talk?
Yeah, it could be.
All right.
That's GOAT talk. Yeah.
Okay. When it comes to winning it all, when it's time to win it all, who is more reliable by the numbers with Michael Jordan and LeBron James? You could say either one.
But bro, I can't do this with you. You know why? Because bro, both players have different situations. I told you,
here you
bro.
Go moving the goalposts.
No, I'm not, bro. Look, I've told you, LeBron has had tougher competition in the finals, bro. He's had tougher competition. Okay. Let me put it like this. Okay, say for instance that like when LeBron played Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. That's like Michael Jordan going up against Magic Johnson and Larry Bird in the finals. You think Jordan winning that?
Bro. By his record, by his record show, yes.
He will win that.
Because he has a probability of winning championships, a better record. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You're stretching the art. You're moving the goalposts. That's what
I'm saying is when we seen Jordan. Oh, listen, when we seen Jordan play super teams, he got swept. Every time we seen him play, every time we done seen Jordan play those Boston Celtics teams, Boston Celtics with Rob Parrish, Larry Bird, those guys. When he played them, he got swept, right? That's a super team, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a bunch of scrubs. He had a bunch of scrubs.
You see what I'm saying? That worked with Jordan, right?
No.
So that's an excuse. He got a bunch of scrubs.
No. No, I'm not making that excuse. Let me make the correlation with LeBron James. When LeBron James played those super teams, he had a super team himself. It was super team versus super team, bro.
No, it was not.
It is finals. When he made the finals, that he had a super team.
So you saying 2018? So you saying 2018 he had a super team? 2018 he had a super team.
Ooh, name the people.
His people his starting lineup was J.R. Smith, George Hill, Kevin Love, LeBron James, Tristan Thompson. That's a super team.
When you talking about
2018, Kyrie was not there.
Yeah, you talking about Kevin Love?
Kyrie was not there.
Oh, you talking about Kevin Love?
I'm talking about Kevin Love.
So you trying to say Kevin Love is not a good player?
He didn't make Cleveland a super team in 2018.
He's
all right.
bro.
Kevin Love, he ain't nobody to knock your socks off. But is Kevin Love going to the Hall of Fame?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Would you
Is
not?
Kevin?
Have Kevin Love made
okay.
the All-Star team?
Yes.
Right. Have Tristan
So
Thompson
that
made the All-Star?
was that Cleveland? No. Tristan has not made the All-Star team. Stop it. No, hell no. Stop.
Okay.
Bro.
Who he played against?
Not that
Who
good.
he played against? Who he played against?
Who? LeBron?
That year.
He played up against Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant.
And when I'm okay, and guess what?
Mm-hmm.
That's
was that Cleveland team? Was that Cleveland team a super team?
What happened
in 2007? In 2007? In 2007? In 2007,
when he played Dallas, he had the better team by far.
He did.
And guess what? He was non-existent in one of those games.
And you know what?
Not GOAT talk, bro.
That same Dallas team. That same Dallas
out of the GOAT talk.
That same. Hold on, wait a minute.
That's not a GOAT.
Listen. That same Dallas team swept Kobe Bryant. They was the defending champions. They swept them. That same Dallas Mavericks team, that same season, Dallas won the championship. You do know that, right?
Right.
Okay, then. So Kobe got swept. He was the defending champ. He got swept.
Who did?
He had Paul Gasol, Bynum, all NBA players, Ron Artest, Derek Fisher. He had those guys on his squad, and he got swept.
So what I'm saying to you is that team wasn't better than quote unquote LeBron James' team that he was on. Stop. You're making our good arguments, but you kind of swaying.
Paul Gasol and Andrew Bynum was all stars. They was all NBA players. What are you talking about? Ron Artest was on all defensive team. What are we talking about here? They're not that good.
I didn't say that they were not that good. What I'm saying is that LeBron James had a better team that year, even if they would have beat the Dallas Mavericks. Stop.
I give you that. LeBron, no, I give you that. Miami should have won that series. Miami should have won that series. I give you that.
Right. That's what all I'm saying is even if Kobe Bryant made it there, because he's in a tougher Western Conference. Let's not talk about that. Let's skip over that. He was in a tougher Western Conference. And so it was any given Sunday. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. He lost. This is not an indictment on Kobe Bryant because we're not talking about Kobe Bryant right now. Because Kobe Bryant has a better record in the finals. But we're not gonna talk about that. What I'm saying to you is this.
What LeBron record is versus Kobe Bryant? We talked about that, right? What his record is?
No, we ain't talk about that yet. You talking about in the finals when it matters? When the championship.
No, I'm talking about period.
Why are you talking about period, bro? What are you talking about period? You can't do that. You're trying to give LeBron James
16-6, right?
Bro, you can't, bro.
16-6, right?
What are you talking about?
16-6, right?
What are you saying? What's that stat?
16-6. That's what anytime LeBron and Kobe, that was LeBron record versus Kobe anytime he played him. It was 16-6.
Bro, when we talking about championships, bro. We talking about
you tagged me.
When it matters,
did you not? Okay, if it's about championships, did you? I'm saying, did you? I'm saying, did you or did not?
Records. I don't
did
care.
Did you or did you not tag me a post of quote unquote? Well, I mean, not quote unquote, because it happened. That Kobe locked LeBron James up in a regular season game. Then you, so obviously that mattered to you for you to tag.
I didn't say that. See,
it mattered to you for you to tag in it.
I didn't say that. Let me tell you what I said. All I said was Kobe Bryant. He's a defender. LeBron James ain't no quote unquote lockdown defender. He plays defense because everybody plays defense, sir. They play in basketball. They have to stand in front of the person. That's called defense. When we talking about lockdown defenders and great defenders, we're talking about people like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. We're not talking about LeBron James. That's not even thought of. When we think about LeBron James, we're thinking about passing and shooting, a facilitator. Come on, bro. Let's be honest with what we're talking about. These
Bro,
people were
you
playing
is
both
trying
sides
to
of the ball
you're just trying to
amazingly.
talk. Bro, you are trying to talk about LeBron don't play defense in his older years, bro.
I
Of
didn't
course,
say that
no.
he didn't play defense.
LeBron was a great two-way player in his years, bro. In his prime, yes, LeBron was a great two-way player. At the end of his prime, no, LeBron isn't a great. Of course, he's not. LeBron weighs 250 pounds, bro. 250, 260 pounds. He's not at age 37, 30, 36, 35. He's not gonna be out there sitting
Well,
in the chair like that, like he used to be. No.
let's talk about
So
LeBron
stop
in his
acting like
prime.
LeBron
Then
James is
let's
not
talk
a good
about
defensive
let's
player.
talk about LeBron in his prime. What disqualifies LeBron James to be the GOAT, to be part of the GOAT talk? First of all, is his losses in his prime. Second of all, hold on. Second of all, is his ability not to show up at times. And it's random. It's not like, oh, hey, this is gonna be a game where he don't show up. We know it. We all
That
know
only
it. No,
happened
it's
one
a,
time, bro. That only happened one time. And you try to make this myth. See, you try to make this myth that LeBron it be times in the playoffs LeBron don't show up. He only did that one time, and you stretch it out. Oh, he
bro,
doesn't do it at all.
let me
Stop
explain.
it, bro. That's not true.
Let me tell
That
you.
is not true. That's
let
a
me
myth.
let me tell you what
That's a
showing up.
myth.
Let me tell you what showing up is to me. Because you trying to say because he scored because he
No,
scored
I'm
at
not
8
saying
points.
no,
Come
that's
on,
not what
man.
I'm saying. If he don't have anybody else helping him, what can he do? He can only do what he can do, bro. He
And
can't be
right.
so you saying you expect LeBron James to be the whole team by himself. That's what you
No,
expect.
no, that's not what I said.
Okay, if his players isn't
let me
showing
tell
up,
you what
what
I've
he's
said.
supposed to do? What do
Let
he
me,
supposed to do
sir,
if his players isn't showing up?
let me tell you what I was saying. I'm saying that what's not showing up to me. I'm not even talking about that game. See, you went straight to that
We ain't
game.
talking about one game. I'm talking about
I'm not
period in the playoffs.
right. I'm talking about we're talking about GOAT talk, bro. We're not talking about great player talk. We're not talking about amazing player talk. We could talk about we could pull any player from history and say, hey, he was an amazing player. He did this well, that well. He had this title, blah, blah, blah. We can do that. We can do that all day with a lot of players in history. When we talking about GOAT talk, bro, let's talk GOAT talk. You're talking player talk. We're talking about GOAT talk. See, that's why I go so hard about it, because y'all don't even know what y'all saying. Y'all talking player talk, which is great. He's amazing. He's an outstanding player. But when you're talking about GOAT talk, we're talking about an amazing and outstanding player, but we also talking about GOAT mentality, GOAT attributes, GOAT. Why is he the GOAT? Not because he can tally up some points or tally up his scorecard on his attributes. We're not talking about that.
I don't bring up stats for LeBron when it comes to him being a GOAT. I don't care about the stats. I care about the eye test. I care about what I'm seeing from him as a player.
And right. And as a player, he's amazing. I'm agreeing with you with that. But what I'm saying is what disqualify him from I didn't say not being an amazing player. I'm not saying not being an outstanding athlete. He's the greatest athlete of this era. Yes, he is. He's the best player on the planet, hands down. This is not an indictment of his ability, bro. This is not an indictment of him being a good player or great or amazing player. That's not my indictment. My indictment is when you're trying to say he's the GOAT, the greatest of all the times ever played. Currently, we don't know what the future may hold. Currently, and back in the day, what we talking about all the times it's ever played. When you thinking about the GOAT and you say, hey, we're talking about the greatest every time, and then somebody goes ask me, oh, hey, who the greatest of all time? LeBron James. Did he show up in every finals?
Yep.
No, he lost a couple, and there was one final this one time. He lost a couple. He didn't score. How many points he scored? Some finals he averaged 30 something points. Oh, what was his era like? Oh, it was a offensive error. He only scored 30 something points, averaged 30 something points.
LeBron isn't a scorer, bro. Yeah. LeBron isn't a scorer, bro.
He can't score.
LeBron is. I'm not saying
He can't take
that's
over
not what
a
he
game and
do.
score.
That's not what he,
bro. So you trying to say
what
he's
trying
scared?
to do? No,
Are you trying to say he's scared?
That's not his game, bro.
Are you trying
People
to say
have
he's
a
scared?
game. People have game. LeBron been playing the game the same way since he's been playing basketball. He's a pass first player. That's what he does. He is not a scorer. He scores. Yes, he scores points, but that's not what he does. That's not his bread and butter. LeBron bread and butter is LeBron can do everything on the court you ask him to do. He can get rebounds. He can score. He can facilitate. He do everything.
I'm glad that you admitted that, because this is what I'm going to say. That same conversation that I was saying, hey, well, you know, LeBron James is the greatest of all time, but you know, he's not really a scorer. So he passes the ball a lot and he facilitate, and even though his facilitation is so good and he grabs a lot of rebounds and he does score a lot,
bro. That goes for Jordan as well. Jordan has a game, bro. Jordan game was just predicated on scoring and defense.
It wasn't enough to win.
Scoring and defense.
It wasn't enough to win.
All the other statistical categories was Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, all those guys.
Wasn't enough to win.
You say what?
Was his facilitating enough to win in the championship?
He didn't have to facilitate. Scottie Pippen was facilitating.
I'm talking. He
wasn't facilitating anything.
I didn't even talk about Jordan yet. The conversation was LeBron James. It did LeBron James facilitation skills?
Yeah, he won 4.
And how many did he lose?
We ain't talking about how many he lose. I'm sure if Jordan would have went to the finals 10 plus times, he wouldn't be undefeated. I mean, of course, the more you go, the more you go. Huh?
In which era?
Any era. So you saying Jordan would have went 10-0 in the final. If he would have kept on playing, he would have went 10-0. That's what you're saying.
Bro.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Wow.
He repeated back to back.
Wow.
What are you talking about? He went to play baseball, and his next full year, he repeated back to back.
Bro, he couldn't handle the grind. That's why he went and played basketball. He couldn't handle that grind, bro. LeBron been on that grind for 19 years. Bro. LeBron been on that grind. He never quit. He never left the game because he couldn't handle the grind. Because he couldn't handle the media. He couldn't handle that. I can only imagine. Listen, I can only imagine if Michael Jordan, I can only imagine. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh,
no,
I can say this. I can only imagine how Michael Jordan would be in this era with 24 hours.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let's reel it back, bro. Let's reel it back.
And talked about,
let's reel it back. Hold on. You talking about LeBron James. You talking about Michael Jordan. That's what you're talking about.
Michael Jordan couldn't handle the grind, bro.
You're trying to talk about Michael Jordan as if you lived during his time playing when he called it quits the first time. I know you probably seen The Last Dance, but it was a lot deeper than what The Last Dance was able to dive into. See, I was alive during that time, so I know why he actually left.
Because dad got murdered.
No, it was deeper than that too. See, you don't even know.
He couldn't handle the grind, bro.
No, it was deep. It wasn't even that. It wasn't about handling the grind.
Yeah, the media. It was about, bro, he could not handle the media.
No, bro, no.
He couldn't handle it, bro.
No, he was forced to, bro. So you don't even know why.
How was he forced to, bro?
Okay, all right. So you don't even know, bro, because you weren't alive back then.
How was he? Well, let me know. Enlighten me. How was he forced to retire, bro? Because last time I checked, Michael Jordan was a grown man. So they forced Michael Jordan to retire. That's what you're telling me. Not to play the game. That's what you're saying. He grown, right? So that's a decision that Jordan made, right?
This is where I say you young, bro. You're not qualified to have.
Was that the decision? Okay, was that the decision Jordan made? Yes or no? It was a decision, right?
Let me ask you something.
Was there a decision? Yes or no? That's all. It was a decision. Nobody forced Jordan to do anything.
It was a decision that was made for him.
That he made. No, it was not. No, because he tried to corner them. He tried to corner them folks talking about if he tried to the organization. If they don't do this, if they don't get Phil Jackson back, he's not coming back. He's going to retire. That's what happened. He made that own decision.
No, bro.
That was his decision to make.
That's when he called it quits. That's when he called it quits after the six finals,
hold on, wait a minute.
bro. You're talking about the wrong time. You're talking about the wrong.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even know. You're talking wrong, bro.
When Scottie Pippen,
bro.
When Michael Jordan, when Michael Jordan was out of the picture.
Stop. Hold on. You're talking wrong. You're talking about the wrong time. Let me get you back on track, bro. You're talking the wrong time. You're talking about after he won 6 rings. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about after he won 3 rings, back to back to back. When he left that time, because it was early, him retiring early. That was an early retirement for them. He left to go play baseball. He didn't stop sports. He still had the sports drive in his heart. There was a reason why, and this is why I say you young, bro. There's a reason why Jordan had to lead the game. He had to. It wasn't because, oh, we winning so much, let me just stop. No. Oh, my dad died, so now I don't want to play the game that my dad loved me playing. No, it wasn't that. Oh, they asking me too much questions about my daddy, so I want to go hide and play another sport where they can ask me still more questions because I'm in the spotlight. I didn't go hide somewhere in the what's name. It's a reason why Jordan stopped playing basketball, and it wasn't because what the media was saying. It wasn't because what you saw in news clips, because you didn't live during that time, bro.
What? Tell me. I'm waiting on you to tell me. You keep on. He ain't this, it ain't this. What was it? Tell me. I'm waiting.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna tell you. You can ask any you go into the barbershop. You can ask any older barber. He will tell you why Jordan left. He was forced to, bro. It was a game he wasn't supposed to win, bro. He wasn't supposed to win that game. They made him. They strong-armed him and tell him to retire. You don't know what bookies do threaten your family? Why do you think his father died, bro? His father didn't die the way they said he died, bro. Those bookies took his father out, bro. They forced him to retire. And then he came back when he felt it was safe. That's what happened, bro. And then they made up this story. Oh, I love the game. After a while, he just felt like, look, man, I need to get back to the game that I love. Like, if this is what's gonna be, I gotta go back to what I love. I like baseball. I like it. It's cool, it's fun, but this is not my heart. It's not if I'm gonna live this life and possibly taking some chances. He was forced out of the game of basketball during that early retirement. That's why he came back, bro. And then the full year when he came back, he came back, he put on 45. That's why you see records of him wearing 45 jersey. And they said he was Jordan, but something was a little off. And then then later on in that season, he put on the 23, and they said Jordan was back, bro. And then after that, the full season came. They went 3 back-to-back, bro. And then if the front office would have acted correctly, he would have stayed on for another few years and won a few more titles, bro. We be talking, if he didn't lead the first time, he would have won those 2 years, bro. They were slated to win those 2 years. They were undefeated champs for 3 years straight, and nobody had an answer for him. They even tried to make super teams to play him, and they still didn't have no answer for him. They took New York Knicks and they started stacking the New York Knicks, but the New York Knicks lost. They would try to play Jordan it was a tough, and that's the Eastern Conference. He was playing tough. People were stacking teams to try to play Jordan, to try to beat him. The man was unstoppable.
They do that with LeBron,
bro. The man was unstoppable. They did that with the
Warriors, bro. They did that with the Warriors. They got Kevin Durant on the Warriors to stop LeBron,
bro.
That happened with LeBron too.
I agree. I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, bro, if you live back then, that's why I say you really not qualified. I seen both players play. You're really not qualified to talk about somebody you ain't seen. I seen this man play. And when I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, it was the most amazing, unstoppable force of history.
So
that's why you got hold on. We have people. When you talking about the force of history, the amazing force of history, you couldn't stop him. Because that's GOAT talk, bro. When you talking about LeBron James, that's why I said you continue on with the GOAT talk. You say, hey, LeBron James, he's the GOAT. Okay, cool. All right. Is he stoppable? Yes. That's not GOAT talk. That's not an attribute that a GOAT gets. Oh, he's stoppable. Like they could stop him. They could stop him from winning the championship during the championship, and they could stop him if everything is right, sitting right. They can hold him to a certain amount of points.
They cannot.
They used to triple team Jordan. Bro, they used to triple team Jordan. They don't triple team LeBron James. They used to triple team Jordan.
Don't? Bro, listen. I got a whole picture I can show you that they're triple teaming LeBron.
And that'll be one. And that'll be the one.
No, they did it the whole series in 2007. Grant Popovich's strategy was everybody clog the paint and stop LeBron and let him dish it out to everybody else and let them beat him. Right, that's what his strategy was the whole series.
He's a facilitator, right? Anyway,
bro, they was not let LeBron score, and LeBron still scored 27 points a game, bro.
Bro, what I'm saying is that's what he averaged. But anyways, what I'm saying is I get what you're saying, bro. I'm not. You're trying to. What you do when I start speaking GOAT talk, you go into player talk. I'm not taking anything away from him as a player, bro. Zero. I take nothing from LeBron James as a player. I take nothing from him, bro. Nothing.
Bro, they can't hold LeBron to a certain amount of points, in the finals or playoffs, bro. That never happened. Except for one time when they played the Dallas, yeah. But those other series, LeBron was LeBron. It's a team sport, bro. It's a team sport. If LeBron goes out there and do what he do, and they still lose, that's not LeBron's fault. How is that his fault? If he go out there, if he do what he do, and his other teammates don't show up, how is that his fault?
It's not.
Answer that question. Okay, then. So why are we talking about here? You keep on talking about what Jordan did because Jordan.
You're not listening. You're not listening. Every time I talk about GOAT,
you're not listening. Listen, Jordan,
bro, you're not listening. Every time we talk about GOAT, every time we talk about GOAT talk, you try to correlate with player talk. Let's take the player talk out of it. Let all their failures, both Michael Jordan and LeBron James failures, take them off the table. Just take them all off the table. Right? I'm not taking anything from him as a player. But every time you try to say, "Oh, it's not his fault," well, it's not Jordan's fault. Jordan was scoring. He was the best scorer in the league, and he was still losing. So I get. I'm not taking nothing from him. What I'm saying is when we talk about the GOAT and the GOAT,
Jordan teammates did a part, bro. Jordan teammates did a part for him to be able to win, bro. LeBron teammates did not do that part for him to be able to win, bro. It's a team game.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it is. It's a team game.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's a team game. If LeBron teammates don't show up, they don't win. If Jordan teammates didn't show up, he don't win. It's what it is, bro. It's a team sport. We're not talking about golf. We're not talking about tennis. We're not talking about, it's a team game. If their teammates isn't showing up, it's not their fault.
Bro, why do you think Jordan would drop 60 and drop 50? Why do you think he was doing that?
Yeah, he was dropping 60
because people wasn't showing up on
still lost. He dropped 60 versus Boston and still lost.
What I'm saying, that's what I'm saying to you.
Okay, his teammates did not show up, bro.
Bro, stop. You're trying to attribute Jordan's failures to Jordan, but when it comes to LeBron James' failures, it's not his fault. Stop.
I'm saying it's not Jordan's fault and it's not LeBron's fault when
I agree. I'm agreeing with you. So why are you arguing? I'm agreeing with you. So stop. Listen to what I'm saying. Every time we talk about GOAT talk, you always go to player talk. And that's what I have a problem. Because every time, Jordan was doing this. Jordan was doing this. Jordan was doing that. He wasn't doing that. What I'm saying is when you're talking about attributes of a GOAT, if you said, hey, can this GOAT be stopped? Yes. We're not going to talk about how he could be stopped. We're not talking about him as a player. We just asking, hey, can your GOAT be stopped? If you can say yes, the person's going to respond to you, not knowing who LeBron James is, not knowing who Jordan is. If you're just saying, hey, what is the GOAT talk? Can this person be stopped? Yes. Well, that's not really GOAT talk. You're right. Okay, now let's look at the other player A, which is Jordan, but nobody knows who that is. And you asking about the GOAT. Could that player be stopped? No. Oh, that's GOAT talk. Is he clutch? No, yeah, he is. He clutch every time. He'll take the team and put it on his back. Okay, that's GOAT talk. Every time he goes to the finals, does he win? Did he win? Does he have any final losses? No, he doesn't have final losses. Well, that sounds like a GOAT to me. You look over here. Don't matter how many losses he had, even if he had one or two, this is not the case. If he had a half a loss. Has your person lost in the finals? Yeah, it has. Well, that's not
LeBron
really
played better teams, bro.
So you're going to
play. LeBron played better teams.
Bro, you're going to play again.
He played better teams than Jordan played in the finals, bro. That's a fact.
You're going back to a play again. You're going back to
hey, bro, I got to go, man. I got to slide.
I do too.
I got to go.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, let me say this, and then we let you go. Bro, you're going back to player every time I talk about GOAT attributes.
No, I'm not, bro.
Player attributes.
No, I'm not.
Tougher teams. We're not. If you don't even know who these two players are.
LeBron James and Michael Jordan played two different competitions in the finals. LeBron played better competition. Jordan played less competition.
Bro, you could go with that. But what I'm saying is, let's talk to somebody that don't know basketball. Somebody that never heard of LeBron James or Michael Jordan and don't know who these players are. And then they didn't never look at none of the stats. If you're talking about
stats,
stop, bro.
I test.
Bro, you talking to stats. I get it, bro. You talking to stats. I get it. You're talking stats. And you're talking about team and team chemistry and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I get it. Forget all that. If you go and talk about the greatest of all time, and you look at player A, which is Michael Jeffrey Jordan, but you don't know who that player is. And then you look at player B, which is LeBron James, and nobody knows who that is. And then you start listing off the attributes of the GOAT, not a player. Don't start saying, oh, he had the most points scored as a player, or he had this much score, and he played these better people. And no, let's stop doing that. I'm not taking nothing away from LeBron James as a player. But when we talk about the greatest of all time, the attributes of somebody that we crown the greatest of all time, when you look at the attributes, dog, Jordan by far has it. The attributes.
Okay, man. I got the slide, my boy.
All right, bro. It's good talking to you, man. I see you online with it. All right, bro. All right, my boy. Man.
All right, you too.
All right, man. Yeah, so we have it here, man. We have it. You watch it, setting the record straight. Go ahead and like and share and comment. Y'all tell I mean, I'm just making a simple argument. I'm not going into all these stats and everything like that. You going as a player. I'm not taking nothing away from your boy LeBron James. He's an amazing player. No one like LeBron. I'm not taking nothing away from LeBron James as a player. But as a GOAT in his attributes, by far, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, when you're talking about the GOAT talk, you see the thumbnail, it's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Even though my favorite color is blue, I urge y'all to take the red pill until we meet again.